Okay, so before I put any windows or anything like that, I'm gonna put the base coat on here. Now, I know what everybody says about painting your parts before you put them together, but I can't avoid it. I won't be able to mask off these windows. I won't be able to mask this off. Hopefully I can spray it and not get any paint in there, because I don't know what to do to... maybe I can use a little... Alright, I'll try this. Tiny piece of this. Go, that should be enough to keep the paint out. Oh, dang it. I forgot to set up my dang microphone. Dang it, give me a second. Okay, I've put the microphone on. I won't really know how it sounds until I actually have the video made and I can listen to it. First time trying to use this. Todd sent me these fancy wireless mics here. The two of them. There's a little receiver. So you guys let me know in the comments how it sounds. If it's better, you can hear me better. Thought my audio wasn't too bad. I had a microphone just hanging right here, right in front of my phone camera, right above my face. The only problem is it gets all the noise for whatever I'm doing here also. Okay. That's covered. That should be okay. I just want to get a base coat on. I can paint all the little details on once everything's together. Okay. I'm going to start with this white pearl. Then I'm going to put some of this fancy green color shift. Black flash. Hey. So hopefully that'll give me like a greenish gray. I have to get more of that. Yeah. So I'll start by thinning this down. Okay, so I'm going to have to thin that out a lot more. I'm adding some more thick stuff in there. Cool. That looks really gross. Might have put too much of that dark stuff. Alright, time to see how good these lids are. Oh yeah, let's see. What a bigger jar. That didn't really keep its green very much. Just turned silver. Yeah, got some neon here. That's pretty thin. Stuff's already thinned out. I don't see any green at all. Just very light gray. It's not a terrible color for this. That'll work, but not what I want. Oh, how much of this green can I put in before it gets too green? Just put a whole bunch. See what happens. Hey man, I can always start over. Just paint. Cheap paint. So it doesn't matter if I waste it. Well, it matters if I waste it, but you know what I mean? I'm not losing out on a bunch of money here. Because it's cheap paint. It's looking a little green now. I'll give it another shot of the it's so green in the bottle. It's not green at all out of it. It's more of a brown. Sort of a bronzy brown color. But if a little bit of that comes through in the final color, I'll be happy with that. This kind of stuff looks a lot different once it's dry. I used some of it on the bottom of my Excelsior, just straight like that, not mixed, not thinned down because I brushed it, and it goes on looking a lot like this, but by the time it dried, it was pretty much black. That's what it says here, black flash. But I can see some green in here. It's starting to look a little bit like the original Enterprise color. Maybe I'll save this paint for when I do that Enterprise. I like this though, that's not bad. Probably live with that. Not as fancy as I wanted, but I'll give that a try. Okay, this is not doing good. Not getting any paint. I don't know. Guess I gotta thin the paint more. I don't know. Too thick. I hate this. I wish I could get somebody else to paint for me. I hate these airbrushes. But, you know, if you paint it with a brush, it doesn't look as good. Getting anything. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, cleaned out the airbrush. Thinned out the paint some more. Don't understand. Still too thick? Come on, man. It can't be. Seriously, how thin? How thin does it have to be? Come on. Seems to work if I give it fast little shots. As soon as I hold it down for more than a half a second or so, it stops spraying. Try it more pressure. Okay, well, that was terrible. I couldn't get this to work properly. I got a little bit. I got a couple thin coats on there. Splotchy at best. So instead of throwing that out the window, I'm just gonna paint it with a brush, man. To hell with it. So yeah, I don't know. I thin. How thin do you got to make the paint? Like I thinned it down so much, I can't thin it down anymore. And every time I pull the trigger, it sprays for a second or two. Plus, obviously I don't know how to use an airbrush. I tried to learn. Ken tried to help me, but it's a lost cause. None of what he told me sunk in and stuck. I suppose if I had had that lesson and then did a bunch of airbrushing right away while it was fresh, may have been more successful. So I'm just gonna paint it with a brush. Do my best. See what I can do. And this is gonna just be awful. What are you gonna do? Gotta be a way for me to hold on to it. There. See that? This paint's so thin now, it's terrible for painting. But it still won't spray out of my airbrush. This color is not even close to what I was imagining, to what I wanted. I don't know what happened there. This doesn't even want to coat this thing. I'm gonna have to do a million layers of paint. Alright, I don't know. Let's go back to the first one here. Alright, I don't know. This is a bigger piece. Probably not gonna coat this very well. I may have to figure out how to properly use the airbrush. I can't really paint the whole saucer top and bottom like this either. I'll see how good of a job I can do like this, but I don't expect much. I got a lot of sanding and finishing work to do here anyways. These parts, sure, they're good enough, but that's just primer anyways. Helps me see. I wouldn't have noticed this much before I did the primer anyways. I got a lot of sanding and filling to do here. Lots of work. Got to fill this in, smooth it out. Yeah. I better get at that. Like I have a couple days of doing really great work, everything working out nicely and smoothly. And then I have a few days of bullshit. Total bullshit. But I suppose I should learn how to do these things before I try doing them. Okay, new day. No more frustrations for the day. If you saw my fake live stream today, you saw that I had cut this impulse ring detail out of the other piece there so I could piece it onto here. And I was showing how I was going to add the crystal and all that other sweet jazz. I was starting to get carried away because I wasn't prepared to do that. But as you can see, I didn't cut that as round as I would have liked it. And I want to get it perfectly round. I know it doesn't look terrible, but I want it to be really, really round. So I'm gonna try somehow to spin it. I need to get it. So I'm thinking this one will do it. Need a screwdriver. see if I can get this centered enough. Alright, ollie oxen free. Take a chance on me. Let's see if this will work. I'm gonna go real slow. I'm gonna get this one out. Not gonna put a lot of pressure. Looks pretty good. Looks like it's rotating pretty evenly. Okay. Okay, so you can hear it rattling. I'm just gonna grind it until it's not rattling so much. Still feels like there's a bit of a bump. Oh, probably just this right here. Suppose that's better enough. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I've got my little ring that I made. That's gonna house my crystal. Get the old poker chip with some glue on it. Somebody told me that purple poker chips are worth $500. Crimson Ridge apparently is in Sault Ste. Marie, but from what I looked up online, I couldn't find any sign of a casino there, so it might be just some kind of novelty thing. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Where's me tweezies? Wheezy! Where's my tweezies? Okay, get these ones right here. Get the old tweezies. So this is slightly oval shaped. Gonna put an end in there and an end in there. Try to get it centered. Okay. That's gonna go on there like that. Yeah. And that's going to be good. It's going to be real good, yeah. So now we'll add the crystal. So now we'll make the little dome to go on top. I will have to make my own little dome to go on top. But that's okay. That's not very flat, actually. It's not going to glue on there very well. I need to flatten it some more. It's got to be flatter. Because there's like a little raised ring here in the center of it. Actually, I guess the center won't matter. It's not going to make contact. Hey guys. I'll edit that out. In case anyone's watching from other places, when I do these little accents, I'm not making fun of people. I've always done it and I can't help it. It's just the way I express myself. Oh, dang it! I don't want it to be glued to my mat. Alright. Get that on there. Well, that looks pretty good. Sorry about that. My impressions aren't very good. That was my Richard Simmons impression. I think I need to work on it some more. Cookers and propane. Okay, we're in position. Look at it. Nestled into its cozy little place. Alright, so we'll put the crystalline entity. And guess what? I'm such a freaking genius. I threw it in here. That one's probably too, yeah, that's way too small. So this is what I used on my Excelsior one there. I hollowed that out, made a little bowl. Well, I should have probably just have to get another one off the card. Tiny bits like that, I should have put it in a different place. Or did I put it in a different place? Oh, I did not. I did not. I did not. There you are. Ooh. The crystalline entity. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What? Oh. Oh, great. Let me know in the comments when you see it. All right, it's in there. Okay, so that gets painted blue. Où est mon lumière? Ah, regarde. When you tip it around, you can see the facets. Impulse crystal. I don't know. I just like it like that. It's fun. There's a crystal in there. They call it a crystal. Put a crystal in it. Okay. BRB. So this one's kind of been a bust. I'm gonna end this one, switch back to my plugged in wired mic. That way you can hear the bird screaming at me better. My paint was kind of a fail. I screwed that up. It's not bad though. I painted it with a brush and it's pretty decent still. Like, I could live with that. But I'm not going to be able to do it with this here. It's just too big. I need to get my airbrush going, figure out my paint situation. I got a lot to do on this model, and I want to try to be getting some of it done. I did get a lot painted. I got the nacelles, I got some of the bits here nice and painted. It's got it. I like the color. Again, as I was saying, it's not what I wanted, but it's not bad. I got my little impulse crystal area ready. I got my bridge and I got my sensor dome ready. I got my pylons ready. I'm gonna clear coat this stuff just to protect the paint because it's thin and fragile. I'm gonna get my airbrush spraying again. Figure out, I think I'll just have to start fresh, make a new batch of paint so that I can spray this whole thing. So this video here, I'm not even gonna call it part 17 or 16 or whatever I'm on. I'm gonna upload it anyways, but I'm gonna get a lot of stuff done behind the scenes. Just a little easier and faster for me to get stuff done if I'm not worried about recording every little moment of it. If I do anything interesting, I'll be sure to document that, get you guys on there. But in the next one, you're gonna see this with a lot more progress completed. So until you do, I want to thank you guys for sticking around and putting up with this. Hit that subscribe thing, hit the like and share thing, you know all the things to do and hit. So come back for the next one and we'll see you then.